Okay guys, so welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for being here. We have another Mary's Mini video, and this is again another potato mini. Very simple meals, and this is basically what I ate for the 10 days. So if you didn't watch my previous video, I will link it in this one, and that way you can go back and take a look at some of the other meal ideas that I had. Very simple, very easy, and fuss-free cooking, of course. This is just my Portuguese soup, and it's just potatoes and broccoli, carrots, and sometimes my mom will add cabbage in it. Whatever other veggies need to be used up will go into her Portuguese soup, and it's oil-free and super delicious, and she does not put a lot of salt. She does put a little sprinkling, but it's so yummy, and I will get her to make the recipe one day, and maybe she can be on the channel as well. That way we can share this home-cooked meal with you guys and a little bit of our Portuguese heritage. So another quick and easy meal is of course my air fried potatoes. I already showed you guys that I ate those in my last video, but I did eat quite a few of them, and they were just cooked in the pressure cooker, and then I just cut them and put them into the air fryer. And then I have some sprouts, and I have broccoli and carrots there. I ate a lot of broccoli while on my 10-day mini because it keeps you full for a really long time, and it's super nutritious. So as far as toppings or dressings, I just stuck with a really simple sugar-free ketchup that I have, and sometimes I put a little bit of hot sauce, but usually it was just that ketchup and that is it. That was good enough for me, and that chipotle salt-free seasoning that I showed you guys in the last video, but it was really delicious. And then I did drink a lot of water. I have a Portuguese coffee there, which is really low in caffeine, and I also had decaf coffee as well, but a ton of water was my main drink. And then I also had a lot of herbal teas. I do my own tea blends from stuff that I grow in the backyard, so that's just what I usually have on hand, and it's just really healthy and a lovely drink to have during the day. So I always have the Instant Pot full of potatoes. What's new? It's just the quickest and easiest way to cook my potatoes, and they are just like really cooked. And the yellow potatoes, you know, cook up really quickly as well, and the skin is quite thin, and they're super delicious, and you can use them in a lot of different recipes. So I have a couple different salt-free seasonings that I sprinkle on top of my potatoes, but usually I was using the chipotle seasoning that I had mentioned earlier because it's just really easy and I'm trying to finish it up. Although I'm a little bit sick of it, I just want to use it up, so I continued using that, and yeah, it just worked perfectly and it was super delicious. The yellow potatoes are amazing. I really love them. But again, if I had to tell you which mini is my favorite, I'm still saying it's the rice mini because I can just feel really full on rice, and with potatoes, I can't eat that many of them in order to make myself full all the time. So that was one issue that I found on the mini. So when working 12-hour shifts, you need a lot of food, and I had to pack all my potatoes, and I just brought spinach because that's the greens that I had available. And when I can pack extra stuff, then I will also pack extra veggies. And I just put Mrs. Dash. I use this quite a bit on my 10-day mini as well, and it's salt-free and it tastes really good. I was really enjoying this, especially when I got sick of the chipotle version. At least I went back to the original. So I decided to just roast some veggies, really simple, really easy in the oven, old school. I had asparagus that I had bought for juicing and then never used it for the juicing before the mini. So I really had to use it. So I decided to put that with some of these Brussels sprouts and just roast them in the oven. And they were really good. I actually made these twice because I had enough to make it twice. So that was good. And this stuff lasts a long time in the fridge, which is great too, because otherwise it would have gone bad. But I was able to make half of it and have that and then still store the rest for a few days. And it was so delicious, and it's so healthy.
So
So I think I cooked these for like an hour. It took quite a while because the Brussels sprouts needed a little bit more time, and it doesn't look like it, but it is really, really loaded. Like this whole container is really packed and there's a lot of Brussels sprouts on there. So yeah, 400 degrees, roasted those, and I just put a little bit, I put a teaspoon of my bouillon, and that's oil free, and I just mixed it with hot water. And then I drizzled it on top of my veggies just to add some flavor and extra moisture. I threw in some seasonings and a little bit of my herbs, and that is pretty much it. You can kind of customize it the way you like, and I roasted it in the oven. So that is it for this week's video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoy Mary's mini videos, let me know by giving the video a like or a comment below, and that way I can continue making some of these quick and easy meals, because on a normal basis, you guys know I am all about the fuss-free eating and cooking and still keeping it really healthy and starch solution, high carb and very low fat. And I like throwing in these Mary's minis every so often because we just feel so good by doing that. So I'm going to be doing a rice mini next, so look forward to some of those little quick and easy recipes, and I will see you guys in the next video. Health, joy, and positive vibes, and I'll see you then.